Money can't buy freedom, but lacking money almost guarantees you won't have any. Most life-wrecking decisions don't come from grand, dramatic choices. They come from tiny decisions made in a rush. You quit a job because you're tired. You invest because you're afraid of missing the train. You buy things because everyone else seems ahead. You borrow money because you tell yourself, I'll figure it out somehow. Different actions, same keyword: hurry. And hurry shows up when you're missing something very specific. Not money, but thinking space. When someone has space, they can stand still. They can wait. They can watch. They can say no. And in a world where everything is pushing you, algorithms pushing, society pushing, friends pushing, social media shoving you with both ands, not being pushed around is already a skill. People like to think money only matters once it becomes something, a thing, an experience, a title, a lifestyle photo. But money is actually strongest when it hasn't become anything yet. In that form, it's soft power. The power not to rush. The power not to accept every offer. The power to wait for something better instead of grabbing whatever panics you first. Having money doesn't automatically make you free, but carrying debt almost guarantees you're not. Not because you're poor, but because your time is already booked. Every month, a piece of your future has been pre-sold. When your life is sliced into installments like that, every other decision becomes secondary. You may want to quit your job, but if quitting means defaulting, that's no longer a choice. That's a gamble. You may want to invest, but if being wrong means collapse, that's not investing. That's casino behavior with better vocabulary. You may want to wait, but if waiting isn't an option, then every opportunity must succeed immediately or else. That kind of pressure is expensive. The real danger of debt isn't the interest rate, it's the mindset. Debt makes people rush. Rushing shortens vision. Short vision leads to fast choices. Fast choices are usually wrong, and when there's no buffer, every mistake turns into a serious injury. Meanwhile, someone with a bit of unused cash, nothing impressive, nothing Instagram-worthy, has a strange advantage. They don't need everything to work on the first try. They can experiment small. They can fail gently. They can step back one beat when things feel off. Ironically, moving slower increases the odds of getting it right. We're taught to fear not having enough, things, status, achievements. But what actually suffocates a life is rarely lack of stuff. It's lack of breathing room. Cash, in its most primitive form, is stored oxygen. It's not for showing off, not for winning comparisons, not for getting rich fast. It's unused life, unsold tomorrows, the ability to say no without having to explain yourself. And if you need an image, every dollar you don't spend isn't a missed opportunity. It's a brick quietly laid beneath your feet. So when the time comes to jump, you're not leaping from the ground. Because in the end, what determines how far you go isn't how fast you sprint for a moment. It's whether you have enough foundation not to collapse halfway there.